Today, we present Honda's new $20,000 coupe hatchback thing, the Honda CR-Z. This bad boy sports a manual transmission, a 2,600-pound curb weight, and a 1.5-liter hybrid engine, giving it an awesome 36 miles per gallon city and 39 miles per gallon highway rating. The inline-4, coupled with the electric motor, pushes out only 130 horsepower and 140 foot-pounds of torque, which is very apparent in its 9.6 second 0 to 60 time. But hey, I like the way it looks, and I love the way it drives. Hey, Parker Narenstein here from www.vehicle-versions.com, bringing you a review of the brand new 2013 Honda CR-Z. And first thing to note about this car is that it is a manual, so I expect it to be a more fun, engaging driving experience. The exterior of the car, as you can see, is angular and sloping, and I actually think looks great for a car of this size. The design is pretty good. It's hard to work with a smaller wheelbase in order to make the roof line high enough for you to sit in it, but they did a pretty good job with that. And the interior follows that similar design pattern. It's pretty cool, futuristic looking. The tack and speedo look very cool. Very cool blue color, unusual, and it looks like the speedo is only electronic. The whole dash layout is simple and looks pretty good. Everything's cloth in the car, cloth and plastic, but it doesn't look too cheap. Another thing to note is I spotted these buttons here on the side, one for sport mode, normal driving mode, and econ mode, that change the engine settings and throttle response to give you a more fuel efficient or more sporty drive. So without further ado, let's test it out. There's shift throws are incredibly short. Almost got a short shift kit. It's kind of cool. I noticed that the tack just became green. And oh, would you look at that? So when you're in different modes, when you're in normal mode, the tack and lights up in this green color. When you're in econ mode, it lights up in a blue color. And when you're in sport mode, it's red. That's way cool. So I'll go in sport mode now. Okay, throttle response, much better. Throttle response is much better in the sport mode. I'm really digging the way the speedo looks. Very cool. Definitely have to show you that. It's got a miles per gallon gauge here, and some things to tell you about how much the battery is doing work. This is a hybrid car, so you know. The owner of this car has driven it for a little while and said he averages 37 miles per gallon doing city and highway driving, which is awesome. This car is a hybrid, so you would expect it to get great miles per gallon. Blind spots kind of over your left shoulder, pretty apparent there. All the pedals, the clutch is really light. It's all electronic, which a lot of newer cars have. If you're just learning how to drive a manual, it shouldn't be prohibitive that it is manual, because it does have this hill start feature that is very, very cool. It basically, a lot of new manual cars come with this. It holds your car on a hill if you're on a slope, like in San Francisco or something, for 1.5 seconds. It doesn't allow you to roll back. So if you're worried about driving in a city like San Francisco and rolling into the car behind you, damaging your car and their car, that is not an issue at all. Even with a curb weight of 2,600 pounds, it's not a powerful car by any means. The 0 to 60 time of 9.6 seconds almost feels like it's a little bit slower than that. So definitely not a speed machine, but this thing's not meant to be a speed machine. Let's see if we can take it around this turn here pretty fast. Let's see, test out the handling. Right off the bat, I noticed that the steering feels very tight, which is cool. And a lot of cars in this price range, the steering would be really loose because it's not a sports car, but back on the road is pretty good. Kind of feel pretty connected. So handling on this car, I'd say decent for sure. Doesn't have much torque at all, so stalling could be an issue. I mean, this is the first time driving this car, and I felt like the engine was bogging down or it was going to stall at all. But just something to note, if you're learning how to drive a manual, more torque is definitely better. And having a car without four-wheel drive is also better, easier to get off the line if you're just learning. With a car that's in the low 20,000s range, you could get a lot of awesome used cars for that. But something that comes with the newer cars is ease of use. You know, my car, I don't have an auxiliary hookup for my iPod, and that is frustrating for friends as well as myself, because the car is not that user friendly for music and stuff like that. Speaker systems on newer cars are better, gas mileage is better, they're more lightweight, they're safer. So something to note, while we usually recommend used cars because the second you drive the car off the lot, it's worth a lot less money, and you could always let someone else do that instead of have you be the one losing the money in your wallet. But oftentimes buying a new car is a good idea because it comes with exceptional reliability and warranty programs. So, I shouldn't say exceptional reliability in all cases. Brand new German cars are not going to be anywhere near as reliable as brand new these cars. Got a little miles per gallon indicator here on the dash, which I hate when it comes in a car that doesn't get good gas mileage because it makes you feel bad, but maybe in a car like this where it achieves good fuel economy, it makes you feel good. But it does seem that if you put it in sport mode, this thing definitely stays this reddish purple color on the tach. I really like that feature of the car. It's pretty cool. Never seen anything like that before. Alright, like always, if you liked this video, please feel free to browse our channel and subscribe. If you have any other questions concerning your first car purchase or cars in general, visit www.vehicle-virgins.com. Thank you.